Hello and welcome to Farm Sim 22 on the new map I've been working on. Not fully ready yet, there's still a lot of work to be done on it, but I figured why not? Why not come and play on it for a bit? Have a little bit of a rest from working on it. What do I want to do? Village or hay? Let's unfold it all first and we'll decide that. In a second, well, we've got to buy the land first, haven't we? That would be beneficial. So we've only got to buy a baler. A diesel. Let's put that onto live chat. That would be even more helpful. Got 2 grass fields. I've got enough for a baler and a wrapper or baler wrapper combo and a trailer. And for the first little bit, we'll focus on grass work. Oh, hang on. Hold the line. We need to change. We doing hay? Or silage? How do you change? How do you farm sim again? Old mower? No, don't want that. Is it control Y? Change the... It is. Swath dropping. Hello, Jed. I think we'll do silage on this field, hay on the other one. We need to buy a roller as well, won't we? That will be helpful. Let's get to work. Get this all done. So I burnt myself out with ebony. I gave myself a time frame for when that was coming out and pushed for that particular time frame. And the aim was to have it out before Christmas, and it was. I mean, we managed to achieve it, but in the process, I burnt myself out, and it didn't help with the fact that I also decided to do a challenge on a server for Maypong with a couple of the guys, and spent many hours every day on the server doing the jobs that needs to be done. And by the end of it, I think we got close to 350 hours on the server, logged on the server. And by the end of it, after the challenge was completed, we put another map on, Blackwater Bottoms. I went on their server once and just couldn't get my head into the game again. I needed a rest. And so I took a rest from the game and from the editor. But I wanted to get the challenge done so I could start working on this map. And I began working on the map straight after the challenge, but I burnt myself out. I needed time off. So I took time off, and in the past month, give or take, I've been back working on the map again. And we're not close to being finished, even though it looks like we are. We're not really that close. Hey, Gaming with John. I love your maps. Thank you. I love that you love my maps. No, What is it that you love about them? The so maybe I need to turn that up because yeah, that would help. Um, I the last what 3 weeks I came back, started working on the map again, getting it all going, and got a large portion of the map done. But there's still, hey Slow, I'm well thanks, I hope you're well. How are you, bud? It's been a while. It's been a while since I streamed, actually. Apart from yesterday? No, Friday, when I done Wreckfest stream, which is a normality. I hadn't streamed in 2 weeks at that point. I haven't streamed Farm Sim in, oof, yeah, a while. To be honest, I was going to do a stream last night, but I noticed a couple of the guys were playing Wreckfest, and I went and jumped on with them. Well, jumped in their Discord, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want to play Wreckfest?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah! You don't need to ask me twice." And had a blast. So may as well do the stream now, huh? It's more of a reasonable time as well, because yesterday when I was going to do it, it would have been close to 2 o'clock in the morning. Not a good time for people in the UK. What's the name? What's this here? A new map? Yes, this is the new map. Fictional Scottish map. Yeah, that turn a little bit too soon. That's my farm there. We have another 3 farms currently on the map. There's one more planned to come on, or to be put on even. So there'll be a total of 5 farms on this map in the end. But there's currently 4 fully functional farms in place. Every production is done. Sell points are there. The cuttable hedges, the farmyards, the fields. One thing I would love to see is tree in the field and have to clean them before you can do anything. You know, a good friend, Farmer Dad, turned around and said that once it would be nice if you put trees around in the fields, and before you can do anything on the fields you gotta remove them. Not too many, but enough to make the field unusable to an extent. You can either go around the trees and work the land that way, or you'd remove the trees so they'd just be dotted here and there. I never did it. But yeah, I hear where you're coming from. Make it so it's like a barren land, like it's forgotten land or something. The farmyard's been in disarray for so long that trees have started sprouting in the fields. That would be an interesting roleplay, wouldn't it? Being left this farm that's just really bad, in desperate need of TLC. As you can see in the distance, all of that's farmland all the way over there. Plenty of forestry for those who like to do forestry as well. And very broken down yard. You have to get wood to the sawmill and build your yard back to use. Yeah. That's things of dreams right there. I know it can be done. Going to prove that with the roller coaster. And I'm sure there's a map out there where you have to rebuild the house. I don't know if it's the farm house or just a house, and maybe even one out there that you have to rebuild the sheds. I would personally like it to be a base game feature that if you are building your yard, you can use materials that then reduce the cost of a shed, or you can spend money. But then I would like the shed not to be built straight away. Instant build. I'd like it to take a period of time before it's fully built. So it'd just be sitting there as like a shell of a shed until it's built. And if you deliver materials to it, then it reduces the time it'll take before it's built. If you leave it, then it'll take longer. But either way, it's still going to take X amount of time at minimum. Even if you deliver all the materials, that would make for a really solid and enjoyable addition feature to the game. Because that's how Alien Jim did it on FS19 Spectacle Island. Oh, Alien Jim's just the master when it comes to thinking outside the box. He really is. He comes up with some amazing ideas. Definitely one of the best modders in Farm Sim today. You know, look at No Man's Land when that came out in 19, was it, that made its entry? You know, building your own farmyards was a new feature, and Alien Jim took full advantage of it, made a survival map, and the only one to bring that to the forefront. And yeah, it was a masterclass of an idea. And you know, cuttable hedges, something that we'd all wanted, but Alien Jim made it a thing. That's why I think if you do the tree thing and the yard thing, I think you will get a lot of roleplay. People playing like me. I'm a roleplay guy. It's knowing how to do that, that's the other side. And the sheds I'm using, how you know, I can't do blender stuff, so it's working that particular side of the things out. I've never learnt blender. I did a little bit of blender to do the baked texture for the sheds, so that when it snowed, you got the not snow layer, but the icing or the ice or the frost layer on the shed. But that took quite a bit of learning to get my head around all of the stuff in Blender, because Blender, you move around in Blender totally different to how you move around in the Giants editor, and then you can't really see everything in Blender. You zoom out just that little bit too far and you lose visual sight of the objects. And so I'm very limited in that department when it comes to stuff like that. Not saying I couldn't learn how to do it, just at the moment very limited, and Blender's not an easy tool to learn. I think even people who are using it now, who've been using it for years, are still learning. Kind of like Giants is still learning, but with Blender it looks very complicated. So I think definitely hay in the next field, and we've got a bunch of hay. Or could we just do 2 silage and then roll the field? We'll need to buy the information for the field, won't we? Get the field scanned for us, pay for that, and see what the fields need, and then get that done. We might have to lease some stuff in and keep it on lease. But that's neither here or there. Don't mind that. If it's something I'm not really using much, then it's not going to cost much in the long run. This is only an idea. Could you not ask Alien Jim to give you some help with making the map with you? I could, but I'm sure Alien Jim's got a lot going on already. I know it wouldn't hurt to ask. The worst you can get is no. Loving the look of the new map again. Thank you, Jed. Much appreciated, bud. I think I'm just stubborn in that sense. I've always been a one-man band, if you get my meaning. Oh, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Kids, no worries at all. I've always worked on my as a sole person. The only time I ever worked with someone else was a good friend called Bert on Riverview. He did the forestry on one side of the map, and all the crevices and everything. And I was like, wow, because he was trying to explain, and I'm like, why don't you show me? So he modified the map or that part of the map, and then sent me the map back and was like, there you go, that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, you do all of that if you want, and then when you're done, send me the map back. And while you're doing that, I'll have a play around in there as well, and try and there was a fence there, or a hedge even, and try and come up with a similar kind of look. So, but I didn't. I think I made a way through into this field, didn't I? Further up there, didn't I? Yes, I did, and I didn't need to come into. Yeah. No, I understand. I just thought I would ask, because that's the only way to learn from modders, and what skills you can do. Yep. You learn from each other, and and you get inspired by each other as well. Going to yeah. Hold. We need a chainsaw. That hedge has got to go. Yep. Right. Put you there. Like so. That'll do. Oh, we're not. Oh yeah, no, we're doing 2 silage, aren't we? Changed my mind in the end. Drag her away into the field up here somewhere. Yeah, right there. So I didn't need to. I've still got to get used to the fact that there's them entrances. But yeah, I could, I guess, I could ask around and find out how you can do something like that. But until I know what Giants are doing in regards to their next game, this will be my last map for definitely for this year. I'm not going to say for 22, even though I've said to all the guys the last map for 22, because we don't know what Giants are doing. If Giants are deciding no, we'll do another season's pass, or we'll release the game in the end of 2024, then you never know. I might go, well, I'll do another map. Never say never. As for this map, currently it has at least another 25 to 30 fields to go in. And another farmyard. I've still got some street lights to do. I've got the snow mask to finish off. Not traffic, pedestrian splines to or a pedestrian spline to update, or to finish off even. Lots of bug testing to be done. Maybe some modifications here and there. But, you know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's quite a bit. Yeah, because the only reason why I said my idea, because most modders are always asking for maps, asking for ideas for maps, and what new features would you like to see? It's like anything, isn't it? In Farm Sim, we all want something new. You know, when Maypole came out, nobody at that point, well, there wasn't many maps out, but nobody at that point had separated the land in the farmyard and the animal pens all being their own plots. And not many people have done it since. I think there's only been a few maps that have actually incorporated that idea. So it made it like a modular thing. You bought the yard, and then if you wanted, I love big maps. I I don't mind big maps, I just don't like big fields. But even though I end up with big fields because I end up merging so many fields together. But which is ironic. I don't like big fields. Anyway, the so Maypole, and that was something I'd done in 19. The map was never released in 19 because I decided to buy 22. So Maypole wasn't released in 19 as the edition that you now see on the mod hub. But I'd done all of that in 19. You bought the animal pastures separate to the farmyard. Then I came out with Riverview, which was a completely different take on that. Instead of buying the animals separate to the farmyard, you bought the animals and the farmyard all together, apart from the main yard where it was split into two sections. You bought the lower section with the house, or you bought the upper section with the silo and the... No, did you? No, you bought the lower end with the silo and the house and the cow barn and chickens, and you bought the upper with just the cow barn, wasn't it? And the other yards were all linked with their pastures. I don't know why I always had Riverview set up that way, when I should have theoretically made it like Maypole in that sense for the main farm, for definite, because of how big the area is and how much it costs, and the pig farm. But and then Ebony Island was the same. You bought the yard and you had the animals with it. And this map's again the same as the other three, the other two even. It's not like Maypole where you buy the yard separate to the animal pastures. Although I might incorporate that into this one to make the yards a little bit cheaper, because they're quite expensive. But Maypole and Riverview shared one thing in common other than a lot of trees. The animal pastures, you could go into them and work the land, whereas Ebony Island and this one you can't unless you get rid of the animal pasture, because it's not an actual field. I'm just using the mod that the animal grazing mod, so their grass will show up as growing and or ready to harvest, but that's just the animal grazing mod doing that. We'll get this all mowed and then we'll go and buy ourselves a baler. The flies always decide to try and kamikaze. Is there just sheep yards on this map, Roy? No. I've got on this farm. I've got sheep and cows. Another farmer's got all of the animals. The farm by the vehicle store, which I'll show you when we get down to the vehicle store. That one has cows, sheep, horses, and I'm pretty sure it has chickens as well. And then there's another farm that has open cow pasture, open chicken pen, And I think that one's all that's got. Oh, it might even have a sheep pasture there, but I think that's all that one's got. It's been a while since I've done them yards. This one was the more recent of the yards, and uh, I moved away from the relight mod. Hey, David, how are you? I'm in Discord, by the way. Um, I've gone with a new lighting I've been working on. Ooh, I forgot that stump was there. So I dulled the textures down, or not the textures, but the lighting, just to um, move away from bright look that you would have. Put the mowers in that one. Yeah, we'll put the mowers in this one. Go back a bit. Right. And let's go to the store. Well, first off, let's see what we've got. Oh, still nothing on there. So we want a baler. Do we want to go round? Go with a combi, round with wrapper. Do we want to go? Maybe that one. I wish there was a good USA map. I've got a friend who's making a USA map. Definitely going to be different take on to the standard American maps that come out. I think I'll go with these. These are the new ones, aren't they? I think. Wasn't these the ones that were pouring with the patch? Do I want the Bayon Turner? Or should I just go with the standard 84,000? Wow. Grass care and get that. I'm tempted to jump on the server. You're more than welcome. I don't want the cedar with this though. So yes, I don't mind buying. I could have gone with that one. Virtual Farmer uses that one. That one's an interesting one. What I do need to do is buy the purchase the soil information for that one and that one. Okay. So go and get the baler, and then bale all that up, and then we can, because that bale object storage shed, that still ferments them even though they're in storage, doesn't it? So I haven't got to worry about that. This is a section I've still got to work on. I've still got to put the grass down the middle of this and tidy up the edges. So we'll go on a little detour before we go to the farm shop. We'll go over here. We'll go to the yard in the, it's all the way up here. Dirt track will take you up into fields. Leads to a dead end, but it goes to all the fields down that end. There's two ways into the farmyard up here. This is the long route. Goes through and gives you access to all the fields around it. You can see the farm just over the back there. This is the one that's got all the animals on. So you've got cows just there, you've got horses there, sheep ahead. And your farmhouse there. You got the bulk storage shed there for your root crops. Your silo here. A few storage sheds. This is the bigger of the farms. Pigs just here on our right, and then chickens on our left. And a object storage shed just there, right next to the silo, or the silage clamp. And this is the other way out of this farm. The bakery just to our right. Up there we've got a road that will veer off to the left or go straight ahead, or you can go straight on at the junction, and on your right further on up you'd find the sawmill and the bioheating plant. And I've gone with the American houses on this map for a change, something just to change it up. Dairy just there. Gas station there. That's the clothing, isn't it? It's needle and stitch. Great processing. And then you've got the grocers there. Vehicle store just to our left. And then you've got this dirt track just here, which will take you into the first yard I worked on putting together. The big cow barn with the feeding robot. Object storage shed, lots of storage, a silo, sheep pen, sleep trigger, and horse pasture, open pasture for the horses. And then you've got dirt road that will go all the way up through all of them fields up there and then link back onto the main road up at the top. So lots of lots of fields. I think it's 90 fields on here now. Oh, it's not 90 fields, what am I about? And then you've got a lime buy station there. So if you don't want to do pallets, shop owned forklift just here. Anybody to use, and it can't be sold. So that's always going to be a thing, and anybody who needs it, if somebody stole it and took it back to their yard, anybody who needs it can reset it back to the store and then go and use it or jump to it. It's always going to be available to use. I just dread the person who has to pay to have it repaired when it gets to that stage. But down up on the other side of that hill, you'll have the grain mill. I can't remember what productions are up there. The carpentry grain mill, and there's another one, I'm sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. So carpentry there, grain mill there. Oh, that's the only two. And then you've got the animal dealer over there, another farm over here, BGA here, sell point there, bakery there, and then the sawmill, biogas, and the debris crusher. And that's the yard that we went to. Our yard. Over the road we've got the spinnery and the sugar mill, and then down here we've got the cereal factory and the oil mill. And then I've got all that to do in the middle still. And we are up to 85 fields so far, and at least another 25 to 30 fields in here. So yep, a few more fields to go. The other difference is with this map is you can't drive through the hedges. They're solid. You have to cut them if you want to get past them. Something a few people had hinted at. Oh yeah, castle in the background as well. Something a few people had hinted at with the, well, if they're cuttable, why don't you make it that you can't drive through them? Then that gives you reason to want to remove them. It makes sense then why you can remove them, because with them being non-collidable, I have no interest in removing them because I can just drive through them, unless of course you got a trailer with bales on or logs, then maybe not so easily, or pallets for that matter. Let's unfold this. What are we on? We are on 25. We want to be on definitely 150s. Lower that. Bring that up. I can't remember if we've got the mod that automatically slows you down when this is ready to we have not. I think that mod caused an issue. We got it on auto drop. Turn Baylor off, auto drop. There we go. Yeah, Jed, if you want to join on the server, don't worry. It's all good. By all means, feel free. Why am I just sitting there? So, what's everybody been up to over the weekend? Getting really nice weather just these past couple of days after the thunderstorm that we had, which yeah. Oh, there we go. What time is it anyway? Past 9, well, 20 to 10. Wow. A bit more. There we go. I think the mod that automatically stops you, I think it had an issue on the server. That's why I couldn't activate it. I think. I don't know if it's not multiplayer compatible. I don't know. But it definitely had an issue. The server wouldn't load with it on. But the farmer dad was the one who showed me that mod, and it would automatically slow your combine down, or baler down, and then would come to a complete halt, a complete stop when it was full. And then as soon as the door had closed, it would start moving again. Because of course you wasn't accelerating at the time, so you didn't have to worry about missing bits like I have in places, but that's fine. In fact, what do we need on here? Oh, this field's actually really good. What about that one? And that one's really good. I'm happy. Even though it says that it needs. We'll roll the field anyway. And probably should. Didn't need ploughing, did it? No. The pH value is a little low, but that's fine. I haven't done the soil map for this one yet. We still gotta do that. I haven't meddled in that area just yet. Does have a new GO though. Oh, yeah, bail. I didn't want you there, but thank you. Much appreciated, Bale. Really? Can't drive. Can't reverse even. Maybe I should manually drop them out. It'd be easier. Mm. There. Oh, mine, this baler's actually quite nice. That's going to roll off down the hill, isn't it? Oh, no. Awesome. We'll, may as well pick these bits up. There we go. And then we'll go down this line. Perfect. We're going to end up with quite a few bales, aren't we? Fun. Although, technically, I don't need a bale trailer. Because I can come in here with the forks, pick the bales up and take them back to the shed. And unload them that way. Anyway, how's things? This your new map then? It is Massey Powley even. Don't mind me, it's the baler. It's got to me. Yeah, it's the new map, bud. How have you been? It's been a while. Silly. No, I'm not muted. I'll be more than happy to test it. It's it will be hopefully ready for testing soon enough. I'm not going to give a date as to when because I don't want to give myself time schedule. I've got a personal one in my mind, but I'm not aiming specifically for it. I'm just going, that's when I would like to be able to say, yeah, I'm done and just enjoy the game. Never been called Massey Ferguson before, I know, right? It's because I got a Massey Ferguson baler and I don't know, just Oh, we're missing a load. Don't want to do that. I don't mind missing bits, but missing a whole load, no. Um, it's yeah, yeah, been great. Thanks. I'm on Twitch. Ah, okay. Can you show me the map, please? Hey, I'm doing it again. That's terrible. Don't do that. So that's what I've got left to work on. That's the map in its own entirety at the moment. Animal dealers down here, farmyard there, BGA there, exports there, farmyard here, supermarket, vehicle store, along with a blind buying station, farmyard here, sawmill down here. Then you've got the yeah, the grain mill and the carpentry there. You've got the grape processing here, needle and stitch there, gas station, dairy, that was the one, bakery. Then you've got the spinnery there, sugar mill there, great cereal factory there, and oil mill down there. I'm getting a new puppy in 12 days. Time, a black lab. His name's going to be called Fergie. Awesome. Keep you definitely keep you busy then, huh? Looks nice, thank you. And a new lighting to go with it, and I haven't got it active on here. I can quickly activate it though, can't I? I think, can I? I think I can. Just activate that a minute. No, that did not activate it. Activate seasons, yes. That one, calendar. A new geo to go with it. So you will have a bit less time to get stuff in. I think this was the new geo that I've put in. Pretty sure it is. The maps have been shocking for FS22 lately. I don't know. I don't play other people's maps, mostly because I I criticize, and I don't want to criticize other people's maps. You know, obviously I make maps, so I know how much work goes into making a map, and I don't want to be that guy who goes, "Oh, they could have done this better, they could have done that better," because in all honesty, there's a lot of things I could do better, and so am I to criticize other people's work. And believe me, there are some maps I've wanted to play. Greenland's I like the look of. I have since 2019, but I've never got around to playing it. No Man's Land, I want to play, but again, I've never got around to playing it. Every time I think I'm done with Farm Sim, I start working on a new map, and so I never play any other maps. That auto baler for round balers should be MP. You may need to update it. Should be 2.20. Okay. I'll have to look into that. I'm doing it again. Don't do that. Don't you learn from the previous 3 attempts of stopping in time? Hey Average, how are you, bud? You get that? Yeah. It's just one of those things, you know. I think he updated for 1.9. Ah. Yeah, I don't know if I... But when I put it on the server and I ran all the updates that were there, I'll... Unless I'm looking at the wrong mod and... How are you anyway, average? Average biking, everybody. You should definitely go and check him out on Twitch. There's a few streamers here actually. Massey Power Lee, he's a Twitch streamer. Jed, a Twitch streamer. Diesel, do you stream? All good, fella? Awesome. I'm all good, thanks. I'm just having a blast. Just sailing on the new map. And apparently losing my lungs in the process. You do stream? Well, there we go. There's somebody else to follow. Where do you stream, though? Avox. Evening, Groy. Hope you're keeping well, brother. I'm doing really well, bud. How are you? More importantly. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, Masu. Sense on Discord, not on Mod Hub. Ah. Okay. That would be why. Thank you. I will get that on the server for definite. HCGD. Yes. I stream. I just doing a reset and I'm on Twitch. There we go. You're on Twitch. So, you guys want to post your links, you're more than welcome to your streams. I don't know if I haven't got a bot that will ban you, so it's all good. I don't think, anyway. I'm no good with all of that. A lot better than when we last spoke. There are no more tears, mate. Thank you for being there. Oh, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. That's definitely good to hear. We'll get that bit. May as well. We're here, so turn the bail off and then we can move a little bit faster. That might be a thing. Giddy up. How did your SnowRunner stream go, average? Was it SnowRunner you was doing today? I think it was, wasn't it? Sure, I saw you doing SnowRunner earlier. I just didn't have a chance to drop in because I had to go out. I'll try it. Okay, Massey, you try and post your link. I'm pretty sure you won't get stopped. I could be wrong. I didn't think I stopped it. Builds look good sizes. They're up there. I mean, there's a couple that are in the big category. You know, 5 hectares, or big for me anyway. By my standards, you know, I've never made a field any bigger than the one on Riverview, and I never will. Thanks for the SO. You're more than welcome, Jed. I would post links, but unlike a good friend, I don't have a text document with everybody's links. I can just copy and paste. I had a few belly rubs this morning, mate. Well, while talking about belly rubs, everybody was out and we decided not to go out, as in the daughter and I, and the eldest son, and or not to go out to my partner's aunties. So we ended up going uptown And the daughter was like, hey, I want to go on the massage chair and try it out. Um, it only cost £1, you know, nothing big, for 5 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we'll try it out. Never been on it. Yeah, it wasn't. It was okay, you know, it was good, but just the fact that um, the seat tilts back and um, the leg rest comes out, uh, and then all of a sudden you feel like your legs are being clamped with the pressure of the padding either side of them as it's massaging your body, and yeah, it I, I feel sorry for people who've got chubbier legs than me, because for me it felt like my legs was being crushed. Does your tractor jump back and forward every now and then on a G-Portal server? Mine, I'm not on G-Portal, mate. Um, I'm not on G-Portal. I'm on Very Games. I've never used a G-Portal server, but I know a few people who do, and they don't seem to have that problem. They seem to have a really um, good connection to it, and the server runs really well for them. Um, really, 99. Are you shitting me? Good job we got another field to do. But there again, good job I've missed bits as well. Like that bit apparently was enough. Very good. Moving on. But there again, we got that bit over there as well, so it's all good. Yeah, we can turn you off while we're scooting along. We'll go into the field this way, I guess. We'll go clockwise instead of anti-clockwise. And see what we can do. And don't worry, for those who are very interested, we've got Fuzznuts there, Teeny Hawk there, Mr. Farquhar, who I'm sure a lot of you know. Easy Guy there, I'm sure a lot of you know him as well. Santini, Easy Guy, Gamer Dragon. Santini apparently has a lot of land average. Yeah. Mr. Farquhar, Blind Boy, Cersei. Those of you who know Crofty. Well, says he's also a streamer. Virtual Farmer. I don't know about this one yet, so don't take this for definite. I want to ask before I guarantee. I'm definitely going to say, but I did drop it in his stream once. Problem was, it was a replay of a stream, so he wasn't actually there, and I'm like, you're answering questions to people that aren't actually asking questions, and then I'm like, yeah, no, duh. So I need to DM him and find out if it's okay. But as for now, it's the Mystic Smiler. I'm sure a lot of you will know him. Um, um, BP. Some of you might know BP. Some of you might know Fuzznuts' good friend, GT. I think that's all of them actually. Crofty. Jedwood. Hey Matt. Yeah, I decided, you know what, I'll do the stream. So Jed, yeah, you're there. You're there. Ignore the portraits of everybody. I didn't pick them. I just went, yeah, your name can go in there. I'm sure Virtual Farmer will kill me for that one if he allows it anyway. You know. Again, I'm sure quite a few people want to go, yeah, let's find out where he lives and pay him a visit. I don't like that portrait. They're base game portraits. I just put the names to them. Should we try that turn again? You know we won't. We'll just keep going. It'll be fine. We're only in under the trees here. But anyone wondering? The farmland is some of the fields do get rather big. Like that one there. 5.2 hectares. 5.1 hectares. 4 hectares. 3.7, 3.7, 3.3, 3.1. You know, and then you've got some smallish ones. There's a mixture. And plenty of forestry for those who want to do forestry. And smaller plots, so if you want to extend your fields, you can do so. And then a big forestry area. And then again, smaller ones down here. And you've got one, that's going to be just the PDA hasn't been updated, it's not showing it, but you can see it just all the way over there, back there. I'm getting ready to go to baby shower, air shower. Oh, going to be a long night. It's 2 hours away. Wow. Well, that's definitely going to be fun though. What are you going to do after that? Go and get something to eat, go out for a meal. Probably be home about 10 p.m. 10 p.m. your time. Because it's 10 p.m. my time, so yeah, your time. Never mind. Ignore that question. Some very nice looking fields so far, mate. Thank you. First time I've worked them, so I'm sure they'll have some things that need to be ironed out in them. But I'm hoping for the most part they will be pretty good. And hey, Mr. Farquhar, you missed it. Apparently you've got some farmland that I might want to acquire a few at some point. Because you definitely like to give out contracts. I can't remember which one you was though. So don't come looking for me for the portrait. It's not my fault. I didn't pick the portrait. I just put the name to the portrait. I didn't even know what the portrait was until now. So first time I'm seeing that portrait. You get you go and get a meal after. Then try to stay up and work on my map. Ooh. Yes, everyone, Matt is a map maker. Blackwater Bottoms on the mod hub. Recently got an update. Massive update. You should definitely go and give that a try if you like your American maps, or if you're just looking for a map to play. It's definitely worth a try. You love it? Oh, I'm glad you love it. I feel a bit more relaxed now. I don't have to worry and hide. Maybe I should have left that bit until on the way out of the field. Would have made sense, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm mounting a bale. Don't do that. They don't like that. We'll just roll off of it. It'll be good. Looks like my dear granddad Billy. Well, could have been worse. Who was it who I gave a portrait to, not realizing it was a girl's portrait, a woman's portrait? Yeah, that was a fun one. So you're showing them that you go, yeah, I'll put your name in the game. Look, and and it's a picture of a woman. Hey, Father Jack, how are you, bud? How's how's things going? And Mr. Farquhar and Father Jack are both streamers as well as Matt. So definitely go and give them a check out. All of which stream on YouTube. I don't think any of you stream on Twitch, do you? I think you're all just YouTubers like me. The YouTube. You wasn't paying attention, was you, when you made that turn? Because yeah, simple mistakes these days. Hey, Vanessa, Mr. Spot. Yeah, all good. How's you? I'm good, thank you. Feels good to be doing a stream. It's been a while since I've done a farm sim stream, and the man further up from you, Mr. Farquhar, inspired me to want to do a farm sim stream. Nice to meet everyone. It is indeed. Oh, wow. Yeah, turn the baler off and then you move a little bit faster. It's a nice cornfield next to us. Yeah. I put my variety streams on Twitch. Keep the sim stuff here on there. Ah, there we go. I will have to subscribe or follow you on Twitch. I didn't know that. Oh dear. It's not good. Good. We wish we could have. We could have. LOL. I can't see you streaming it. I know. Well, I did stream Friday. I streamed Wreckfest, but Farm Sim I haven't streamed in a while. It's been I don't even know how long. Now I might have to go have to do late night stream. LOL. Have you been inspired to do a stream as well? Pop just a stream in the Discord. Thank you, Mr. Farquhar. Very much appreciated. Midnight stream. Why not? It's Sunday after all. Well, there again, it will be Monday at that point. But anyway, like months. Has it been that long? Really? Oh, that's depressing. Anybody think I'd give up on Farm Sim? Jeez, I didn't realise it'd been months. Take your shower. LOL. Oh damn! Don't look at stream while you're waiting for that to pop open, because you do things like that. Is this the new map you have created? It is. It's not completely finished yet. It's still work in progress. But for the most part, most of it's there. All the production points are. Oh no, you're going to mount a bale doing that. Don't do that. You didn't learn from the last time when you did that, did you? It doesn't go too well for you when you do things like that. The bale always wins. Look at all this grass I've missed. Wow. Terrible. Somebody fire me already. All the production points are in. All the sell points are done. I can show you a. So all of this is to be done. I've been doing some of it that I could today. It's a hot one today here. Windows were open for like 5 minutes, then the AC was on. It's been actually quite hot here, surprisingly. I went out with my coat on, and um, by the time I got to the corner shop, which is like a couple of minutes up the road from me, I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have wore this. Looking from inside the house, outside through the window, it was like, yeah, I'll take my coat because it doesn't look that warm out there. Funny enough, I still took my shades even though it didn't look warm out there. It's the prerogative, you know. Um, you have to, don't you? Just in case. Um, and I was melting by the time I got back. The sweat was just dripping off of me. If it's anything like Maypole Farm, then can't wait for it to be released. I like that layout. Yeah, definitely going to be. It's a got a lot of undulations in it, especially there. Hold, hold, drop that. We'll come back for you. Stay, be good. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, over that way, that away. We'll go for a drive. We'll take a break from bailing. Uh, which way do we want to go? We'll go left because I haven't actually got the dirt road finished to the right, have I yet? Oh, we'll go right because the dirt road to the left isn't finished yet. There we go. And we'll start on the bottom left. Bottom left? Yeah. Bottom right. Yeah. I know what I meant. Even in the northeast, it has been hot. It's good. I'm glad the summer's coming. It's been rather cold this year, and especially with the heating bills. I mean, it's nice to actually have the heat coming, and be able to go. Yeah, I don't need to put so much or worry so much about the gas anymore. No. Then again, there is a downside to the hot weather coming. The downside being that you don't want to cook indoors, and you go, should I do a barbecue or just get a takeaway? So it's, you know, one of those. I got a bailer for you, Roy. Hello, it's just your speed. Is it really just my speed? I don't think it is. Something tells me that it's going to be like something that can do 100 miles an hour and has a really, really huge capacity. And if you're on about if it is something my speed and it's something like the small baler, no, I watched Mr. Farquhar do that. The punishment with them small bales that he must have been doing. No, our barbecue season. That would be that'd be funny. So that will carry on off the map. Um, this dirt road will carry on off of the map. So you don't want to go straight ahead because that is the end of the map. And it's rather loud around here. Then you've got these two production points, the oil mill and the cereal factory. Remembered what it was this time. Look at that cornfield. I want that cornfield as well. All the chaff I could make. Coming even though I'd stuck my nose out quite far by that point. Also looking to get back to fishing this year. Ooh. Nice days down at the riverbank. Yep. Come back. And I have a friend who likes to do fishing, and there's some interesting fields back there. Well, technically we've already seen this part, haven't we? So we can go that way. Down here. And I've listened. Note, entrance in that end. That's nothing to do with kids. Hashtag 4 due next weekend. Hmm. I've got 4. I've got 4, and um, I've contemplated, and 3 of them are teenagers. I've contemplated on giving them away. I've even offered them many times to people, and they always turn around and say no. I don't know why. Kids, you'd think people would want them. And then another entrance this end. So you got an entrance either end of the field. I have not been fishing yet this year. I love to trout fish. Um, I haven't been fishing since I was a teenager. I ain't going to say how many years ago that was, but let's just say more than enough. That's my partner going to bed. Yes, even M&S don't take kids back. No, sucks, right? It's a nice baler. It goes like 8 to 10 without stopping at all. 8 to 10? Okay. The fast baler, the little baler. Balers are good for like one baling session. Then the novelty wears off. Yeah. Yeah. So that was the way we came out of our farmyard. Mm. Wow. I even offered them to the supermarket because we was out at the supermarket one day doing our, you just do normal shopping, and I picked something up and I'm like, actually, I don't want it, so I just put it back down, and it wasn't straight or positioned perfectly, OCD, I guess, some for the kids, and they was like, I know what I'll do, I'll straighten it up, and same thing happened when we got to the cashier, and I'm like, so sawmill, bioheating plant, getting carried away here, can go all the way around and back out. Plenty of forestry back here as well, and we don't care if there's any cars coming because they don't stop anyway. And he says that now. Revenge will come by the car, I'm sure. Um, the we got to the cashier, and I'm like, any chance you got a job going? Because I got some kids who would happily do the job here. They'd stay here all night. They'd do the night shift, the day shift, everything. And I'm like, no, sorry. It's against the law for us to employ anybody that young. What are you on about? They're a lot older than they look, honestly. But no, they wouldn't have it. I even said I'd get them their birth certificates. I had to run out and buy a printer first to do it before I could, but no, they wouldn't. So another farmyard. Mark Thor, some nice modded balers for conveniences without being stupidly ridiculous. I I I I haven't looked at any baler mods. In fact, vehicles I don't normally go for. The only most of my mods are script. Not that it's not the fast baler. This one Beck's found for me. Ah, okay. So some people have already seen this farmyard, but this is the one with all the animals on it. A modification to be made on that one and that one because the foliage layer doesn't go over fully over, and the cow pasture over there's got to be modified. But we will drive back out. We could have gone the back way, but we'll stick to the main road. I don't mind going slow, as long as I don't have to stop. Well, I don't mind going slow. I don't like going fast. Even though sometimes you go, oh, if only there was an extra gear in this thing. I love going faster on Rickfest. I definitely want to go faster on there, but farming? No. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Gas station. Needle and stitch. Great processing. Dairy will come up soon enough. Somewhere along here. Unless we've already passed it. Probably already passed it, haven't we? Yeah. Never mind. It was back there somewhere. And up here we have the the Giants version of Aldi. Then we have the vehicle store there, and careful because people do cross. That way is up out into the edge of the map, but forestry up there if you want to do it. And then through and round to the first farmyard that I built and put together. Bale storage shed. And these silos are multifunctional. Try that again. Multi-fruit. So you can store anything you want in them. And those bale storage sheds are 500 capacity. So yeah, and these animal barns are might or might not be ridiculously increased, but then that is something I like to do. And then farm tracks that will go off into all the fields up there, which we will go because we've got to come back, so we'll come back along the main road. We'll take the dirt track up here. You can go up to a young man and bring them to here, to him, for a box of. Okay. We won't go there. When I mean I want to give my kids away, I don't want to put them in harm's way. And for any government agents that may be listening on Discord, it's a joke. Don't take it serious. Don't cross, because I won't stop. I was going to stop, but then I thought no, because he's playing around on the zebra crossing, and you know, if you're going to fool around on the zebra crossing, you deserve to be run over. Zoom in, because we're zoomed way out. Look at that for a sunflower field. I want that field as well. So many fields I want. Blue car, don't hit the car. Auto save, thank you. I just sent it you. You did? Uh-oh. Animal dealers. Pick your animals up from here. Sell your bales over there. You can go that way into the dirt tracks and, well, we'll be coming back that way, so we will go that way. We'll be coming back along the main road, so we'll go along the dirt tracks. The view of the castle in the background. EGA just over the back there. We will be going to that, don't worry. No, that's just a dirt road into a field. I bet you all the kids, and they would annoy him, and then he would pick the condoms. Probably. Kids have a tendency to do things like that. They like to press your button, see how far they can twist your arm before you snap and decide, okay, you've crossed that line. I'm just joking. What about the guy deciding that he'd rather give the kids back and have the condom, or that you sent me the link to the guy who will give a condom for the kids, because the guy who'll give a condom for the kids, I would definitely give something else, and it wouldn't be a kid. Cow pasture. Oh yeah, and chicken pen on here. So this doesn't have anything else. Give it a whirl for me. Make me happy. LOL. Give what a whirl. Give what a whirl. Message the guy and go, hey, I've got kids for you if you give me a condom. Where can we meet? Take a baseball bat with me. And name the baseball bat after, and go, yeah, well, I didn't say what kind of kid I had. Didn't say it was a wooden kid. That hurts when it fucking hits you. Problem is I wouldn't know when to stop. Then I'd be done for murder. And then although I'm away from the kids at that point, oh car, yeah, I saw you, don't worry. Sure, the kids would definitely hate me. Well, they wouldn't hate me because you'd be like, well, you did us a favour, you did the world a favour. But yeah. And it recognises and oh, the bailiff give it a whirl. I wondered what he was on about then. I think it would be double more than a baseball bat, a DBA. And that building's changing. That's just a placeholder. That won't be there. That will be something else. Sorry about that. I used to do gaming obsession. It's another cornfield. I want that cornfield as well. Oh, he's your stalker. Okay. Uh, your stalker found you, huh? Terrible. Now, are you really stalking him, Stu, or is it just he happens to be in there everywhere that you go? You know, that's the flip side. Yeah, that's quite a big L. That's a car as well. Don't go onto his side of the road. He doesn't stop. The other way around. I thought it might be. uh, I just have to do something about this side. I'll have to look into that. He follows me. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? And I've got that bit to finish off up there. No, don't play around on the zebra crossing, because if you do, I will run you over. Good man. I said don't play around on the zebra crossing. Jeez. Make up your mind which side of the road you want to be on. He follows me. He follows me everywhere, man. Oh. Sorry about that. Didn't see you crossing. I was kind of busy looking at a different screen. Not the one that I should have been. It's all good. I didn't hit her. She's fine. So hopefully you've liked what you have seen. And while we're here, we'll go to the store and we'll pick up our roller and take it back to the farm. It's the Matty. Hello, sir. I'm doing well, thanks. How about yourself? Let's go and pick that up. Let's go, roller. Time to go home. Oh yeah, that light. I'm not going to do it, but that light will get rid of every single hedge apart from the ones around the outside of the playable area. On the edge of the playable area even. That mark the boundary for the playable area. That light will get rid of every hedge on the map, apart from those ones. And then farm shop tractor, can't sell it. And reset it. So anybody steals it and puts it on their yard, you can reset it, regardless of what farm you're a part of. That one will remove, going to sound a bit crazy, but this one will remove all the street lights. Now, the reason I've done this is when you cut all the hedges away on Maple, or any of my maps, you end up with the street lights left. And it's kind of weird having a field in and having a street light sitting in your field. So if you don't like that, then there's a light that can cure that problem for you. And I don't know why we're running around, because we've only got two things we can tab into. You may as well pick up fuel on the way home. There are collectibles spread around, but they're not actually in their locations as to where they will be by the end of it all. Now, can you add that feature to the Maypole as it's I could, but Maypole's at its final update. Unless Giants do something between now and their next game that require me to do anything on the map, there won't be any more updates for Maypole. Same with Ebony Island. Riverview is with Giants at the moment. It's currently in console testing. We'll see if it passes. If it does, then that will be the final update for that map as well. We're not full yet. Never mind. Old. We could have gone that way, but we'll go back along the main road. Okay, no worries. I wish I had added it to Maypole, to be honest, because it bugged me after when we was doing the community I guess it was a community challenge. When we was doing the challenge on Maypole, and I had lampposts in my fields, and it was like, yeah, I should have done it then, but I didn't. We'll go this way down here. Still enjoying Riverview. Best map on FS22 so far. Awesome. Well, the update is save game compatible when it drops. Some things would require a new game if you want them to be there, but you don't have to worry. Unfortunately, you will get trees come back. Matt is listening, he's just driving. Okay, no worries. You will get trees and hedges that you may have killed come back. Unfortunately, I can't control that. That's a Giants thing. Giants like to punish people for updating their maps, apparently, by bringing things that they might not like to work with back. But, yeah. It will add that object storage shed with a larger capacity, and it will add the fruits. The silos will be multi-fruit capacity or multi-fruit, so you'll be able to store whatever you want in them. And there will be 3 kinds which I can show you. Silos. That one. That one. And obviously the next one with its name under the map. That one. All multi-fruit. One reason why he did an update is because I shut the server down 3 times, lol. Yeah. It wasn't your fault though, Vanessa. It was something that I had messed up on and needed to rectify. But yeah. A particular light that didn't like to play ball when you decided to kill it had to be fixed. Oh yeah, I did, didn't you? Oh, I've already got wool. Keep going. 60 sheep are producing me wool. Very nice. Where did I leave the baler? I know I saw it on the way up here. There it is. Hi, baler. I'm back. It's going to be fun getting all these bales out of these fields, isn't it? Oh, no, keep it down and then turn the baler on. That works even better. So hopefully you will, as I said, that you'll like the look of the map. I'm sure there'll be alterations between now and when it actually goes live, when it's actually out and all done. But for now, ooh, we're running over a bale again. And bales, they know how to annoy you. Don't. Laters all. Keep up the excellent work. Thank you for dropping in, Farmer Jack. It was very nice of you to drop in. And you take it easy, have a good night, and I'll catch you in most likely one of your streams at some point in the near future. Let's be honest, it's a Cavalier Roy map. What's not to like? I'm sure there's something. Oh, yeah, you might not like it. Yeah. Hedges, you ain't going through them now. Something that was found is what I mean. Oh, yeah, yeah. If steady, you, LOL. Yep. Yeah, I remember now. So a couple of reasons why it needed an update. All fixed now, though. We hope that nobody else finds anything else. But, yeah. Coughing fit, wow. Auto load, LOL. You can do it. Auto load? Why? My yard's only there. Don't need auto load. Pair of forks and away we go. And a front loader arm, obviously, which we have. Both of the things that we need. We just come in and pick the bales up and move them to the yard. It'll be fine. It'll just take a bit longer than loading them onto it there again. No, it won't, because, well, yeah, maybe. But we'll get there. It won't take that long to get all the bales out. Be a lot of fun. So beautiful. What Matt showed me his last. I was flawed. Oh, his map. Yeah, his map is looking really nice. You can see the attention to detail he's putting into it, and the passion he's got for what he's trying to achieve. Definitely coming along. Yeah, be a nice addition for people on Farm Sim 22 to play. Me and Strain have changed our farms again. Looks much different now. Ooh. I'll have to drop in and have a look. Have a look-see, see what's happened. Oh, look, you're not paying attention, are you, at all? Missing, and you're running over the grass here. Keep doing this, you ain't going to impress any managers out there. They'll definitely not employ you. Not good. Sending my certificates showing. Yeah, I play Farm Sim. I know how to drive a tractor. And how to farm. Can I have a job? I wonder how many farmers will give me the middle finger. Probably most. Might get the one that turns around and goes, okay, we'll give you a chance. Not because they think I'm capable of doing it, but because they want to just have a laugh and then turn around and go, yeah, get the hell out of my tractor and get the hell off my land before I fire your ass in a completely different way. He was on tonight and he did a quick tour, so there, that VOD. Ooh. I'll have to I'll have to have a watch of that VOD. Hey, Miss Wildstyles, how are you? That way, just stop there. And for those of you who do not know, Strain is a Twitch streamer who puts out a lot of good content, and you should definitely go and give him a watch and a nice follow. It would be much appreciated. Along with all the other guys that have been dropping in, they all do amazing stuff. And as I said, I would put links in for all of you guys, but unfortunately I don't have the text document like CBW, who is a really good moderator and friend. Oh no, we're missing something. Pretty good, thanks. How are you? I'm good, thank you. It's good to hear, though. Oh no, no, you can keep going. It was the bale dropping, not the baler saying, "Yeah, I'm full. Stop," before you miss a load of grass, like you have over there. We'll look this way. We didn't miss anything, really. Honestly, it's all good. That was the other farmer. He missed all that. I'm a professional. I don't miss anything. Sadly, early start tomorrow. Nice to catch you again. Map looks good. Can't wait to get on it. Awesome. Well, you have a good night, and hopefully, even though it's an earlier start, it goes smoothly and you the time flies and you get home and can relax. I know what I was trying to say. Unfortunately, I missed something. Quite a bit of something. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, in the next field. Next time we work this field, which will be hay next time. Because unfortunately, seasons, windrow doesn't disappear. Very silly. Very, very silly. Giants, why couldn't you make windrow disappear? Even if you was, you know, doing only when it rained, I'd have been happy with that. For every hour, game hour, that was the grass was on the windrow was on the floor, it would so much would disappear. That would have definitely worked out fine for me. Or if it was left out for after a certain amount of time, so say, I don't know, 8 hours, game hours. From the 9th game hour, it would start to dwindle away bit by bit with each game hour. That'd have been perfect. At least we'd have had something. And then bales that aren't in storage, or hay bales that are not in storage, would rot away. But no. It's decided no. That would have definitely put seasons to be a lot more fun and efficient to play. I think it's one of the reasons why a lot of players have gone back to FS19 or 17 because of the seasons mod. And we can go again. Oops, there was a bale there. It's okay, it's fine. Didn't hurt the bale. Even though we was meant to... Oh, look at that big chunk we missed. Wow. That ain't good. Definitely ain't good. Oh, we're going to miss out another big chunk down to that. The amount that I've left on this field will probably be enough for another bale. Terrible. Get that bit. And then back up. Because there's no bale right. Well, there is, but... it'll be fine. On our way again. As we miss all of that. And I've been muted all this time. Wow. That's fun. Talk to yourself, you know. Well, technically, I guess I am talking to myself. Anyway, so I was saying, I think I was muted. It's a 2 hour journey there, 2 hour journey back. So technically, you're 4 hours on the road and 1 hour at the baby shower, and then I guess you're going to a restaurant, get something to eat before going home. It's a long time to be on the road. Oh, no, back. Stop, because there's a bale right behind you. Good job, damage isn't a thing in Farm Sim. Off we go again. Oh, a bit further. There we go. There's not many bales. I mean, a lot more than what you think. Looks like there's a lot more than what there actually is. And we need to do some picking up. Luckily, we've got grass to pick up. Bits that I may or may not have missed intentionally, because I knew they'd come in handy later on. Especially the big patch somewhere over there. Like that field opposite as well, but I haven't got any ways of harvesting it yet. I mean, I could lease in a harvester, I guess. Is a possibility. Get that big lob that's there. Okay. You. And you lot. %. We're getting there. Slowly, we're getting there. We're filling it up. I want that bale. I need that bale. Bale might be valuable at some point. Wow. I didn't see all this here. 95. 96. Come on, Baylor, fill up. 8. 2% to go, come on. Just be done already. There we go. Turn you off, lift that up because there won't be enough in there for another bale. Oh. No, there won't be. Hold that up. Oh, Jed's on. There we go. And Agnes. Hello, Jed. Hello, Agnes. Let's get this. What's away? And go and pick up our front loader arms. Oh, synchronized. Go. Into the garage. Into the shed even. Right. Let's go. Bale picking up time. Oop, edge there. Go. Struggle is real. I know what you mean. Need permission, boss. Oh, okay. Hold. Hold. Dink. No. Yes. All of you, yeah? Jed? Do be quicker this way. Line up. Thank you. Yes, you are. Just didn't want to overburden Matt because of working on his map. That was the only reason I hadn't give him the link to the server yet. Because, you know, he's got a lot going on already, work and then his map. I didn't want to make him feel like he had to. Yes, please. Oh, okay. Hold. So you promote your and you. Yeah, there we go. All done. This is painful to watch. Oh. Painful to watch is when you actually stack or you get all your bales on a trailer and then they all decide, yeah, we don't want to play it like that anymore. We want to roll off. That's when it's painful. It's like when you stacked a nice trailer full of pallets and then all of a sudden they go, yep, we ain't playing anymore. You're picking up 2 at a time then. Yeah. This is why I say this bale fork is more for round bales than square bales. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jed. Diesel. That one didn't go on the forks properly. You'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, technically it'd probably be quicker to load them onto a trailer and then bring the trailer down here, but by the time you faffed around back in the trailer into here, and obviously loading the trailer, are you really saving much time in comparison? You're going to need help with those 100. It won't take long. Because we haven't got the mod on here for super strength. We don't use it. This is all about viewer farming. And I've gone too far back. Or around even. Could have been worse. I could have got the... I'm sure there's a mod that you can get spikes on the back. And as a 3-point. Could have been carrying 4 bales. Oh, they don't stay the colour that you picked. Okay. I hope they come out the colour that you picked. Otherwise, I should have just gone with a white wrapper. I paid good money for that black wrapper. I'm offended. I want my money back. Jeez. We hadn't lined up with that bale properly. Oh, absolutely, I guess it. If there's, 80, well, there was what, 82 bales on the field originally, and so let's say there's 100 bales on here. 50 trips. I might need some more fuel by the end of it. Sneaks in an auto load without him seeing. There is auto loaders on here. I mean, I ain't punishing people. They can, they want. I don't know if these can have auto load option on them. No, I don't think they can. No. But, no. Okay, maybe we haven't, but you've got them. Or that one for the round. But why spend the money? I'm right by there by my yard. I mean, I may as well manually move them. I didn't line up with that one correctly, but you'll be fine. Got a bump in that field that I didn't see before. It'll have to be fixed, won't it? And I didn't have to get them out the field. I could have just stacked them up in the field somewhere. Just save with lag and whatnot. I may as well bale them, stick them in there, and well, not bale them, but stick them in there. They turn white, but will come back out coloured. Ah, that's okay then. I don't want my refund. Try taking one out. No, I believe you. I'll leave it in there until it's done. Oh, lift it up a bit because we're kind of pushing away from the bale. There's a bump there, isn't it? Or was it just me? I'll have to double check. Right. Seemed like a bump. How it looked. I haven't done this particular job in quite a while. Manually moving bales out of a field. Oh, back. You've got all of that grass inside there now then, huh? So how much grass have you guys got now? 104,000 litres. Wow. How much have you guys got? 8,000. Well, oh, okay, you haven't gone down completely. The cows have completely consumed all of their grasses in their trough. Ain't that nice? See, I preferred the old system that, depending on how many animals you had, was dependent upon how much food you needed to give them. That made a lot more sense. This new system, although I guess makes it more easier, is unrealistic in that sense, because you ain't going to feed 100,000 litres of hey Jacob, how are you, bud? Watch me be wrong, LMAO. You ain't going to give up, are you? You're going to go, yep, get one out, come on, get one out. But the problem is, it might come out black now, black wrap now, but what about when the server, you know, it takes, what, three months for silage for it to ferment? Doing well, my friend, how about you? I'm good, thanks. Good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, we'll pull one out just to have a look-see. I only want the one. Okay. So it can't pick it up. It's too heavy. Oh, other way. There you go. Comes out black. But what about when the server, you know, after a few months and the server mate has had probably a restart during that period of time? I guess we'll find out when we get there. Hopefully they do come out black at that point, because like I said, what's the point in having a particular coloured wrap if they don't come out the colour that you picked? And in the UK we do use black wrap. And I'm guessing that that's pretty much um, all over the world. Black wrap is the most common because you know, it grows in the heat, so when you're fermenting silage bales it would make sense to have a darker colour. Apart from when you're doing things like, you know, charities using pink bale wrap, and that's understandable. I mean, we got what, 18 bales in there, so this is 20 bales now. I think, wasn't it 20? Yeah. White around here. Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought black was like the common colour for silage bales. I guess it is dependent upon where you're from. Normally I go with, personally on a server I go with green, but, or blue, whatever you want to call it, but I decided to go with this one because it just made sense. No, get off my forks. Oh, really? You don't want to play? Come on. Get in the shed. Oh, in the shed, please. Thank you. One didn't want to play. Silly Bale. No, I didn't waste my money. Right, get them two there, and then start working over to the left. Get rid of all the ones on the left of the field. Oh, no. Try that again. This grass would definitely have been dead by now. How much times I've run over. I will, I'll have to do some silo there. Don't back up too far. Right, start clearing the left, and do this side this time. Oh, You'll, I'll try a bale spike, my friend, and see how it goes. It's actually fun. I know it doesn't look, or might not look as much fun when you're doing it, but it is actually fun. I'll give you a tip. Here's we'll get these ones. So you've got a bar on your forks. You've got that central bar. You want one bale this side of the bar and one bale that side of the bar. So use the bar as your lining to line up with the next bale. So you don't want the edge of that bale to be over that central bar. Oh. And don't put the forks too close to the ground because that happens. No. You stay on the fork a minute. We'll redo that because we messed up there. There we go. It's even harder in cab view. But once you've done it enough, you know, you'll be surprised how fast you can do it. And then you always get one bale who just doesn't like to play. But we'll be going for about another 15 minutes, and then I think I will I'll continue picking up the bales, but it'll be off screen. Because it's like 11:30 now. And I need another coffee. Cup's kind of empty, which is very wrong. It shouldn't be empty. Didn't look like it was on the fork properly. Shall we see which farmland the other guys have picked? Let's have a look. So Jed's gone down here, and Butterfield 60 and 64, and that farmyard. So he's got, that's sunflower. Oh, nice. And then a grass field. Perfect. So Jed and that lot are all the way over the back there, in that farmyard back there. We can't see it because of all the trees, but they're busy over there. It's a nice farmyard though. Definitely the biggest farmyard. Gives you a lot of options on that one. These cows must be going, oh god. Sick of seeing you go back and forth now. Oh, there's a bit of server lag. So, if you're still there, Massey, I don't know if you are, but it's just normal. Server lag is a normal thing, it doesn't matter who you're with. You'll get it. But from what I heard, and I've been told, G-Portal is really good. And I've just always used Berry Games. And I already have a Minecraft server with Very Games, which has currently stopped because, well, nobody's been on it. Thank you. What I want to do on the way out of this field, so I just want to go and check that bump again. It's bugging me at the moment. It was right there, wasn't it? Somewhere. Like here, is it? So I think just have a quick smooth over up on this side of the field. Only light smoothing, but yeah. Just take the edge off that bump a bit. So I want the fields to keep characteristics, but silo, it's really in it, makes that place really tight. I'm not going to lie, for the next field I probably will get a trailer, because that's an even further distance to travel. But I won't get an auto stacker, I'll just get a normal trailer. Probably the low loader, the blue one, or the, it won't be a dolly, either way, it definitely won't be a dolly trailer. Came into a nasty storm with torrential rain and hail and wind. Wow. Ain't good. Oof. That one wasn't done very well, was it? It'll do. Some people you watch doing this, it makes you wonder, you go, wow, they're really good at it. And I probably should have my beacons on while I'm doing this, but yeah, it is what it is. Take you, and then we'll take that odd one over there. Oh, that veil isn't even on properly. Oops. Well, it will be in a minute. There we go. Hmm. Those two all the way down there. Hmm. Ooh, that one isn't on properly. There we go. It is now. You're welcome. Very welcome. Right, I think on that note I'm going to end the stream there because how many bales did we get off in the end so far? Did I even? Yeah, can't spell apparently. So we done 21 trips, got 42 bales off the field. We got loads more to go. But we'll get there. Anyway, I'm going to thank you all for watching and catch you in the next one. Take care and see you later.